Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
What is your full name?
I am Jaspinder Singh.
Where is your hometown?
Well, I live in a small village named Rolikna and it is near Jalandhar city.
Okay, tell me about your hometown.
Well, it is near Jalandhar city in the northern part of India. And in my hometown, there are all basic facilities like medical, educational, as well as entertainment facilities are available. And it is also famous for its historical and traditional places.
Okay. Is it a good place for children?
Definitely yes, because the neighborhood in which I am living is very good and the people are very polite and sweet with all age groups. So definitely it is a good area for children to bring up.
Okay. What kind of applications do you have on your phone?
Well, I have number of applications like social media apps, WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and there are various other apps on which I regularly watch movies like Netflix as well.
Okay. Which app is your favorite and why?
My favorite application is Instagram as I usually interact with my friends a lot and I'm having a good social circle. So I spend a lot on Instagram and it is my favorite app.
Which application have you downloaded recently and why?
I recently downloaded an application that is CrickBuzz and it is related to mm, updating the cricket scores, international matches as well as domestic matches that are played in India. So this is an app that I installed recently.
Okay. Why have you uploaded this application?
Because I am fond of cricket and I want to be in contact with all of recent matches that are played in India or as well as outside the India. So it is a good app for to connect with various matches.
Okay, you said I want to be in contact with matches. You cannot contact matches, okay? So you have to say I want to be updated about the cricket matches all over the globe or world. Okay? All right, let's talk about art. Did you enjoy art lessons at school as a child?
No, at that time I was not a fan of art, so I didn't enjoy the art lessons because I do not find it interesting because I was having more interest in science, so that's why sometimes I skip an art lecture.
I did not find it interesting because you're talking about childhood, okay?
Yes.
So have you ever tried painting?
One of my friends suggested me that you should try an painting or an portrait because it is an good leisure time activity. One day I remember that I tried a portrait of a famous cricketer Virat Kohli, but I failed to complete that.
Okay. Is painting a good hobby? If yes, why? If no, why not?
I think it depends on one's perspective, as many people are having hobbies which are related to art and craft. So I think it is a good leisure time activity because it is a stress buster for me as well as from other people. So I think it is a good activity.
Were you interested in history in school?
Honestly speaking, not because I think it is a very theoretical subject, and there are number of dates and whether historical places that I found difficult to learn. So at that time, I was not a fan of history.
All right. Now we are done with part one. In part two, I will give you your 2-minute topic. You will have 1 minute to prepare and you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Here is your cue card. Your cue card is talk about something you want to learn, how you became interested in it, why you want to learn it, how you plan on learning it, and explain how will you benefit from learning it. You have 1 minute.
May I start, ma'am?
Yes.
There are a lot of skills a person should learn in their life as it is a beneficial for everyone. Here I'd like to talk about a skill that I want to learn in future, and the skill is a driving skill. I became interested in it when I saw one of my friend who knew the driving very much and he liked the fast driving. I remember vividly that I was watching a YouTube video about races, and by watching that video, I became fascinated about the driving. At that time, I was not able to drive because I was a small child. After when I able to eligible for the driving skill, then I want to learn in future. I think it is a good skill to learn because a person can be independent and can easily commute to any places if he is having their own vehicles. So definitely it is a good thing for every individual to learn a driving skill in this fast-paced life. Moreover, if I talk about plan about how I can learn, then definitely there are number of tutorials and other classes that are related to driving skills are available nowadays. So they provide lectures and as well as experiences on roads, how to drive and how to tackle the traffic congestion. So I think there are various institutes available from which I can learn about it. In the last, I want to explain that it is very propitious for me to learn it as as I'm pursuing my further education abroad, and there are a lot of things and uh, to commute to my college or my work. I have to go by car. So definitely, if I know driving, then I will be dependent on myself rather than depending upon others. So therefore, this is a skill that I want to learn.
Very nice. Well spoken. Very good, Jaspinder. Okay, now it's part 3. I'm asking you a few questions. Is it easier to get information now than before?
I think nowadays, as it is an era of technology, everything is just one click away. So person can easily search anything that he or she want on internet via the help of various links as well as on YouTube. Especially, there are various knowledge about all subjects and any topic is available. So by nowadays, it is easy to search any information on internet as compared to past.
Is the information on internet reliable?
Sometimes there are many fake websites on which the information is not all correct or fake, and it is depend upon the originality of a website. A person can easily compare the information while checking the URL code of that website. So I think on some occasions the information is fake.
We can't say fake websites. The information can be wrong because
Fake
anybody can
information.
put anything on internet. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So we should check the authenticity of information when we get it. Is the general knowledge of citizens important for a country's success?
Definitely yes. I think general knowledge of citizen or person those are living in villages are also important because they are the citizens of that country and
Mhm.
they are contributing to the economy of the nation. If a
Mhm.
person is up to date with the current world affairs that what is going on nowadays and will be happen in future, so these kind of knowledges should be there for every individual. So I think. Knowledge for both citizen and village people are both important.
Should a country have more specialists than generalists?
I think in a particular nation, specialists of any profession should be there as they are more experienced and having more knowledge about their particular field as compared to journalists. As nowadays in Corona pandemic, more specialist people in any profession are needed and required as compared to journalists because general people do not have much knowledge, particular knowledge about that field. So sometimes it people may find difficult to get knowledge from that persons. So I think specialists should be there in each and every country.
Okay. All right. This is the end of your speaking test.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very good. Well spoken. I have given you feedback. Same time. you can easily score 6.5 to 7 in real exam. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.